good for the first couple hours, and then it was like awful for like several hours. So, I mean, hopefully today will be a little better, more like the first part of yesterday. But we're not going to be doing speedruns the whole day. We're going to be doing some Doom later. But for now, let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's just get some runs going. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Hi, Soup. No, there should be a vertical and a horizontal. I always have 3 streams going. I have a Twitch stream that's horizontal, of course. I have a YouTube stream that's horizontal. And then I have 1 vertical YouTube stream as well. Unless for some reason the game is like too strong for me to do 3 streams, then I'll do like first the Twitch stream, second the horizontal YouTube, and third the vertical YouTube. Hey, babe. How is the physiotherapist? Hey, Chaotic. Dark Ages looks a bit mid. We'll see. I'm not playing it until Thursday. Well, that's not true. I'm not streaming it until Thursday. We're gonna go to a launch event on Wednesday in Stockholm and get to play it there. I didn't want to pay for the early access though. You know? How was Dark Souls? We just started. Like, I have it for free on Game Pass. I don't want to spend, like, a ridiculous amount just to play it a little bit sooner. I know that Occult is, like, better against some enemy types, Soup, but generally it's not that great, no. Hey, Lit. Dark Soup. How you doing, Lit? So far, I like 2016 more. But I like both of them. So. Yeah, that's about the extent that I'm aware of it, Soup. So, I don't know. I don't think it's probably that good. except for some extremely corner case scenarios. Yo, what's up, Phil Shadow? Thank you. What up, Mads? I'm gonna try. And why is my game running like dog shit today? No, Mick Gordon? Yeah, that sucks. Hey, Ozzy. Oh, he's starting off good. Dark Ages has parries. Well, it has a shield, so like I figured there would be something going on with the shield combat. Honestly, I haven't played a lot of zombie shooters, Soup. The zombie game I played a lot is Dead Rising, which is fun. Obi-Wan. You know, I haven't heard that one in a while. But I also get that. You okay? How are you? I'm okay, Lip. As long as Dark Souls is nice, I'm okay. So far, it's been nice. Yeah, Dead Rising is fun. I played a little bit of Left 4 Dead, but not a lot. You look great. Thank you, Lotus. Do you mean the old Obi-Wan or the young Obi-Wan? Project Zomboid is also a good zombie game. It was hard for me to get into that, but I did have fun when I was playing it. That game's hard. Young Obi-Wan, obviously. Okay. If I was to choose any other class and gift for the speedrun, what would I choose? You'd probably still choose something that can wield the halberd quickly. So like warrior. Not choosing master key is pretty crappy though. So I guess you would probably still just take black fire bombs, but I don't know. I guess maybe you would just take thief because master key is so fast. Thief fire bombs. You'd either do like warrior fire bombs or thief fire bombs. The thief stats are just so dog shit. But that would probably still be fastest just because of the master key, the free master key that Thief starts with. Yeah, Warrior has really good starting stats, so that would be a good one to start with. Like, in terms of wielding weapons. But Master Key is so important. The thing is, though, like I said, Thief gets a free Master Key. So. Yeah, I mean, it's not even an opinion. It's just, like, true. Thief's stats for this, like, speedrun are awful. The Thief's starting gear is great. Oh my fucking god, dude. Alright, well, we gotta figure this out. Okay. Insane backup, dude. I think that's all, Soup. I think that's it. All right, Starcady, what's up? That was a slow, like, approach here, but I'm happy that we at least got that backup set up. That was definitely my fault. I, like, backstepped at a bad time, but I'm not used to him doing that attack either. Hey, Decoy. Hey, ABC. Ewan McGregor will be in Stockholm at the end of the month. My twin. That other white guy with the beard. When is Seth Green coming to Stockholm? No Alaska's people, alright. I really need mods on YouTube. How's the run going? It's fine. I'm not allowed to take a break on quit-outs for the leaderboards. So okay, now I can do it. Now I can ban all these people. I really need YouTube mods because I just have like a string of people writing like hate speech here. And like I can't I can't do anything about it because I'm in the middle of fucking run. Like super annoying. Idiots, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's just like it's just being on the internet. Well, it's early in the day, so there's no mods here, basically lit. And the mods I do have do not moderate YouTube. This is why I am putting out mod application. Yeah, I think they will. They already have some good people. Yeah, no, it's okay. Well, if it continues to be a problem, I will, yeah. Okay. Dude, what is wrong with this fucking thing? Hold on. I need to like close this, pop it back out. Have a PB goal in mind. Yeah, I would like to get a 46 this month, which shouldn't be too hard. Hey, what's up, guitarist? Yeah, I'm gonna blame that last death on the racist barrage of YouTube chatters distracting me. Okay. What? Whiff. Wait, did you get the tail cut, guitarist? Did you try to go for the tail cut on Seath? Like, I think I might have missed your message amongst the sea of racial slurs. You hit the tail with 4 hits, but it didn't even have me some. What you mean? It didn't cut in 4 hits? Well, yeah, you need to do a certain amount of damage to it. So I don't know how strong your attacks were. If you're attacking with your fist, it could take like 1,000 attacks before it comes off. I don't know. Something so like I don't think it's 1,000 damage, but it's a lot. Well, I mean, it's at least a couple hundred points of damage to cut his tail. I don't know exactly how much though. That's like one of the more annoying tail cuts, definitely. That's the worst tail cut in the base game, at least. Then there's one in the DLC that's more annoying. There are good strats for it. You hit it with, oh, well, if you hit it with a Black Knight Great Axe for 400 damage 4 times, then you probably hit it in a bad spot, because you need to hit the tip of the tail. You can't hit the base of the tail. You can't hit the middle of the tail. You can't hit the base of the tail. You need to hit the tip, or it won't count. That's important. So you probably just hit it in the wrong spot. Or you hit the wrong appendage, but I assume you hit the back one, so. Yeah, you can't hit the bottom part of the tail. It has to be the tip. Or at least close to the tip. I don't know, if you're doing 400 damage with a Black Knight Great Axe, I would imagine that'd be like 2 attacks on the tail. What's up, Black Wolf? Tree thingy with the bed of chaos. I don't know, doing the firebomb strat is not necessarily a good idea unless you've practiced it. Like, You need to practice a little bit for the firebomb strat. It's not hard, but if you don't know where to throw, you can get fucked up. Because you only have like a short amount of time to land the second bomb. You have all the time in the world to land the first one. Hey, Bazaar. There we go. Into this speedrun? Not a lot. I have been speedrunning this game for thousands and thousands of hours, but this run specifically, I've only been on for like 2 weeks. Hey, what's up, Alcatraz? Ever got close to a world record? I've had like 20 different world records in this game. Guitarist, there's almost like no way that you're not playing a version with the DLC. It's probably more difficult to find a version of the game without the DLC than with it. Because I don't know, for years, Dark Souls has just been sold as a version that is pre-packaged with the DLC, to where you don't have to download it. So many wolves in chat, yeah, I know. They're gonna be really sad when I kill Sif later. Your Majesty, I'm okay. That was not the worst Ingward. Wasn't the best, and I also lost time at the ghost room. Plus 5.5 is fine. Well, you also need to rescue Dusk from Hydra. And then you need to kill that blue golem at the beginning of Duke's Archives. That's true. That's true, Lit. She does come back every fucking time. Which is honestly unfortunate. I wish Sif would stay dead. I'm sorry. Someone's got to say it. I'm not afraid to say it. Sif is annoying as fuck. Do I ever just do regular playthroughs? No. I put about 1,000 hours into regular playthroughs of this game. The last, like, 6,000 or 7,000 have been doing either speedruns or challenge runs. I think I'm good on playing this game casually. God, I hate this fucking enemy. I don't enjoy killing Sif. I just enjoy Sif being dead. And the fight being over. I don't have to keep losing time to that dumbass. Oh, come on! Fucking, this is so annoying. Alright, we're gonna have to not do the drop. After gargoyles. Right. Fuck you. No! I gotta get a coffee refill. Yeah, dude, the YouTube chat has been extremely fucking weird today. I'm sorry, yo. Alright, be right back. God damn it, YouTube, I know. I know, it's just one of those days. How do you kill the Hydra? Just cut off all its heads. That's the easiest way to kill it. Which boss do you think you could take on IRL? That's a good question. I think I could take on a Silent Demon. Maybe that's about it, though. Although, if I had like a gun, I could probably take them all on. Give me like a fucking shotgun. Or an assault rifle. Probably kill them all. Hell yeah, brother, yeah. Seriously, how good would it feel? Fighting Sanctuary Guardian. That motherfucker starts to fly. And you just shoot his ass out of the sky. That'd be like the greatest feeling in the world. Hey Swanky. Yeah, we're gonna play Doom later. But not Dark Ages. We're still playing Doom Eternal, and I don't want to shell out the extra money for early access. So far, Ingrid has been nice today. So I'm waiting for him to be a bastard any moment now. Ingrid has not been ruining our runs yet. But mostly me ruining my runs. Ugh. Ow. Dude, please. A guy does not want to go through fog walls today. My dude, my guy. Dude, man, he's being so nice. I guess me calling him a fuckface all week is really influenced him. Hey, kill meter. Insane Ingrid, dude. Shinobi armor? There's the the shadow garb that's in Blighttown. Upper Blighttown. Nice. Dude, I shouldn't have said anything. Play this fucking bullshit game. Already fucking annoyed. Been streaming less than an hour. I'm like super annoyed this game. I don't know what your question is. Are you saying, like, what's a good way to get the Shadow Guard? You just go there and pick it up. I don't know. A good way to pick up the Shadow Guard. Go to where the Shadow Guard is, and then press A. You won't believe this one weird trick. What's up, Hollow Fool? Yeah, doctors hate him. You chilling before work? Man, chilling sounds great. I should have chilled today. I don't remember the exact, like, route, but it shouldn't be super hard to figure out. For you, it's pressing E? Goddamn. I can't even give correct instructions. Yes, it is powerful. It is. I still love playing video games off stream. It's super chill. Don't have to worry about being entertaining. Like, I like streaming, but it's nice to have that, the whole like stress of streaming off your back while just trying to enjoy a game. Great. Stop. How many people are on Twitch? Right now I have like 50 people watching, but that'll probably go up. I don't know how many I have on YouTube. YouTube is weird. Since it's like just pure discoverability, I'll have like 5 people watching sometimes, or I'll have like 200 people watching on YouTube. It's like, who fucking knows what it's gonna be like. Twitch is more consistent, like viewership from people that like know you, know who you are. YouTube's not really like that as much, at least. You can still build that up on YouTube. It's just I don't have as much of a presence on YouTube as Twitch. Can I see YouTube viewers? I can, yes, but I don't have it pulled up on my monitors. I just have my Twitch viewership pulled up. Hi, Justin. It's more important for me to see all my like Twitch dashboard info, so I have that pulled up. But I have like the YouTube chats pulled up. That's what I'm looking at. Ugh. But yeah, the vertical streaming is crazy. I'll have a stream and it'll have like literally 40,000 views at the end of it. It's like, what the fuck? So many like people browsing on shorts. There we go. Man, Ingwer today. What a guy. The TikTok generation, yeah. I thought about streaming on TikTok as well, but I don't have any presence on TikTok. I at least have some YouTube presence. Hi, Brainiac. I don't know. There's a cursed great sword of Artorias. I assume that's the one that can attack ghosts. Yeah. I mean, there's lots of people that browse shorts. And then YouTube puts you into that feed for people. It's overrun by AI generated videos. Yeah, probably just to like farm views from children. Alright. Single moms? Interesting. I would imagine it's for children. There's so many things that are done on the internet for the sake of like just trying to farm views from iPad kids. I swear. Like children, unfortunately, are like the backbone of the internet. Which is like weird. There's so many things done to try to exploit that. Like, little kids aren't gonna notice as much if something's just like some AI slop that's just pushed out really quickly for the sake of generating views. Boomers won't notice either. I guess I could see that as well. But I think children are certainly more susceptible to that. Which is sad, because kids getting fed, like, all this crap content versus, like, the content I grew up with as a kid on TV, you know, which was, like, actually generated by intelligent adults to teach children valuable skills. Now you got Andrew fucking Tate trying to radicalize little kids. Like, just stuff like that. But that's what kids have to deal with. Jesus. I feel bad for the younger generation and what they have for media nowadays. Thank fuck we had Jackass. I mean, Jackass is certainly better. What's up, Disner? I'd rather watch Jackass than fucking Andrew Tate or AI slop content. I'm afraid to take the ladder here. On the way down to Oswald. What did Gwen say when he lost his humanity? Oh no, they're after me, Lucky Charms. I don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it, Alcatraz. You're gonna have to explain that one to me. Oh my god. I should save a bunch of time here, but not as much as I would like. No, we will heal whenever it's fast to heal. Glitchless? Yeah, this is a glitchless speedrun. Damn, this is slow as fuck. You don't really want to... Or more like I should say. The reason you have your HP low in this run is because there's an item called the Red Tearstone Ring, which massively boosts your damage when you're below 20% HP. Dude, I lost so much fucking time there. Goddamn. I think you're screwed, Hollow Fool. Time to go to New Game Plus. And no. Upload. We sipped coffee at the exact same time. Let's go. I need a refill, actually. Is there a sinless run? No. I don't, well, there's got to be some speedrun where you don't, like, kill an NPC or something like that. You kill a handful of them in this run. Man, how did that kill me, dude? I swear that was good. Runs today are awful, dude. That felt so good. I'm surprised that didn't work. Usually when that doesn't work, it's because you're going like too fast and your position doesn't get updated. But I wasn't going like super fast there. Hey T. Caesar. Alright, let's go again. Jesus, dude. Having trouble getting anything going. I think I did a no reset run yesterday, Alcatraz. Why? Hey, Ray.
Regrettable.
Yeah, I mean, that's honestly typical for speedruns. And then this run is even more so than normal, I would say. This is a very, very reset heavy in the early game route. Hey, Frosty. Like, it's normal to reset a lot in the early game. In speedrunning, period, but this one is even more brutal than normal. Mostly because of the first, like, the first, like, 10 minutes. Yeah, first 10 minutes. Does the world record make any huge mistakes? There is a big time loss in the world record. I don't necessarily want to say it's like a big mistake, because he kind of got unlucky and did the best he could. But the world record has 3 kings, which he lost like 25 seconds to his 4 kings fight. So there's other minor time losses, and the world record is certainly not perfect. Hi, Leo. Is the Great Club worth it? Great Club's really good. Hi, Bruno. Yeah. You heard it here first. I ain't afraid to say it. The world record ain't perfect. Hot take. Good early weapon, the Great Club? Dude, the Great Club's a good late game weapon. Great Club's insane. Honestly, it's kind of like a bad early game weapon, if anything. Because, like, you get it to +5 and it's fine. But you really want to get it to, like, +10, +15, and then it starts to hit real hard. It's lightweight, easy to wield. Good weapon. Or at least it's lightweight for how chunky it is. What's up, Denny? Dude, how did that go right through your fucking face? Alright, now he's being an ass. Oh my god. Speed. Oh, hey, babe. Thank you for the coffee. Hellkite is a bitch. Yeah. Yeah. Hellkite sucks. You get better with practice, but that shit's brutal. It's a lot easier than it used to be. At least take that. At least you weren't doing like The shit that we were doing when we first started running that route. Hey, could you not? Thank you. Oh, fuck yeah, let's go, Denny. Denny's getting addicted. Volatile is a great game. Give you a number. 12. His little boyfriend with the crossbow. Yeah. That shit sucks. Yeah. I hit him with the 12. This dude said -12. Holy shit. I got. What's up, Redder? I haven't been playing Volatile recently, Denny, but dude, I put like maybe 500 hours into that game over the course of like 6 months. So yeah, I got real addicted to it. What's up, Faith? Is this on PS3? No, I'm playing on PC. Play FromSoft tier list. If you do ! favorites, that's my... It'll give you my ranking of my favorite FromSoft games since Demon's Souls. At least the ones I've played, which is most of them. Favorites without the U. Yeah, there you go. No, I've never done Sekiro speedruns. I might someday. I've speedrun like all of the fucking From Software games. Except for Sekiro and Bloodborne. Good. Just opening my door. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, they did make the sequel to Steel Battalion. Yeah. I actually recently learned that myself. I want to play some of their older games, like Kingsfield. It's like a stream goal. Stream some Kingsfield at some point. You won on your first run? That's awesome. Good job, Diddy. I didn't win on my first run, but it was like my third run, maybe. It took you ages to understand what apply to be a mod means. What the fuck is a beam OD? Yeah. Well, if I did like just !mod, people would think it's something completely fucking different, you know? I mean, I also like Bloodborne, Brainiac. I like Elden Ring slightly more, though. But yeah, Bloodborne is great.
Thou art welcome any time thou hast made thyself here, and thou leavest me no choice. I shall accept.
Hey, what's up, Busy Urch? Hey, Flogzug. Yeah, I've heard about that bit. Someone made a game using the Kingsfield level editor. I think it is. I think this is the quintessential Souls game. This is just like the one. It's got a little bit of age, you know? It's not perfect. Especially if you played the newer ones before this one. You'll notice some cracks. And some weird jank. But this is the Souls game, dude. This is the one. It still plays really well. Like, it's just... yeah, the world design is like the best thing that they've ever made. And they haven't topped it since. Elden Ring's like come close, but Elden Ring's also just different. With its world design. Dude, stop. Holy shit. Elden Ring's more open world. This isn't like super open world, but it still has like extremely good level design and world design. And I kind of wish that they would do something more like Dark Souls again, where they have this really highly interconnected map, but not as like super open as Elden Ring is. At some point, you start loving the cracks and the jank. Yeah, you do. Hey, Bergman, or Appio, I should say. What's up? You're doing your first Dark Souls 1 run. You got to the Taurus Demon yesterday. How's that going for you, Redder? It took me a long time to beat Taurus Demon on my first run because I was dog shit at this game the first time I played it. See, a lot of people love DS3, but it's your least favorite. Why is that? I kind of just got super sick of DS3 from playing it for so long. I used to play a lot of DS3 PvP. And running through the game over and over again to make PvP characters. Oh my god, dude. I am losing so much time here. Running through DS3 over and over to make PvP characters made me sick of it. I accidentally did a glitch. This run's invalid. You got some Souls experience? Okay. Yeah, that'll make it not too bad. If you go into DS1 with some Souls experience, like, it's not too hard. But this was my very first one, so I didn't know what I was doing. Why did you need to make new characters? In order to min-max your characters, like stats, you have to choose certain classes, right? But eventually I just started using fucking cheat engine. I tried to make that work. I still like DS3 though. But yeah, I don't really want to fucking play it anymore. I got like 1,000 hours in DS3. I think that's plenty. Nice Hinko. I mean, I don't really want them to make more Dark Souls games. I think From Software is at their best whenever they're making original IPs. Even if those original IPs are still like Souls games at their core, those are like the best ones, in my opinion. Like Dark Souls, Demon Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, Sekiro. Those are all the best ones that they've made. And they're all originals, not sequels. So I would love for them to not make any sequels. Just make originals. As someone who's only played Elden Ring and Sekiro, which do you suggest? Probably this one. Highly recommend this one. I've never used the Dragon Slayer bow on Hydra, but that seems like it would work, yeah. Black fire bombs are also good for Hydra, because you can hit Hydra in the center of mass instead of hitting the heads, and it still does damage to them. At a certain point, it's kind of annoying to cut off all the heads of the Hydra. Like, the last few can be annoying to get. So if you just, like, chuck fire bombs at the center until he dies, you don't even have to cut off all the heads. Okay, Redder. I'll see you around. No wokeness. I mean, honestly, like, these games have some woke tendencies to them, but I don't think they're trying to be like that. They're just trying to make things how they want to make them, without much regard for other people, and they just kind of hope that people like it, which is admirable. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm okay with things being woke. Like, I don't really have a problem with it. I even find that term to be weird, woke. There is, like, certainly times you see stuff that's like, it feels like they're doing something just for marketing purposes, instead of being, like, genuine. Which isn't necessarily bad, but sometimes it, like, I don't know, feels out of place. Once you go woke, you go broke. Yeah, I don't really... I think that sentence is nonsense. It's true, though? Prove it. It's like a ridiculous sentence. Yo, Ray. Thanks for gifting us up to woke souls. See? That's proof. Going woke does not make you go broke. Honestly, the term woke is like just such a stupid term. I mean, that's like literally one example of a boycott that was mildly effective. No, it's fine, Diddy. I don't like to get too political here, but like, I don't want to also advocate for ideologies that I don't really believe in, which is like, I don't know. I believe in supporting LGBT people. I think representation in video games is a positive thing. Yeah, but that's literally just like what it is like to be on the internet, equally. What's up, Fluffles? At least you can walk away and refuse to engage. Yeah. Yeah. I don't need to R2 you. Fuck off, man. Okay, Halberd saves a little time. I mean, I can feel you on that, Diddy. I can feel you on that. I think you can certainly criticize how people do, and how people are inclusive, I guess, but it's ultimately not a bad thing to be inclusive. You know, that's how I feel. I think this might kill me.
Thou art welcome any time thou hast made thyself, and thou leavest me no choice.
It's so funny, you destroy them with their own tail, yeah. Alright, you're free to leave, Leo. In fact, I hope you do. After you beat DSR, should you go straight to DS2 or play newer ones? I think it's worth playing DS2. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you on that. When I go full-time streaming, whenever I move to Sweden. Hey, what's up, Ariana? How you doing? Good moron. I've been streaming for a long time, Ray, but never really had a good like excuse to jump into full-time streaming until I moved overseas, and then I just like needed something to make money. Damn it. What do I miss the most in Sweden? I miss things not being so fucking cold all the time. I miss sausage biscuits being sold every single like place as a breakfast option. Those are probably the two things that come to mind. Biscuits and goddamn, it's fucking cold here. I wish it wasn't so cold all the time. Oh, I just said good morning, Ariana. Good moron. Do I think Dark Souls should have an easy mode? I wouldn't mind if Dark Souls had an easy mode. I don't think it's a big deal, but I also kind of lean towards I would prefer them not doing it, and there's a couple reasons why. I'm all for being inclusive though, so like having an easy mode wouldn't be that bad. But I don't like anything that's going to make them spend their time like balancing difficulty around like different difficulty modes when they could just work on balancing one difficulty mode.
Don't get yourself killed.
I also think that like
You got some nerve.
when everybody plays on the same difficulty, there's this great like shared experience that everybody has. And I think that's a good thing to have. And if you introduce difficulty modes, you don't really have that as much. But I wouldn't mind having a difficulty selection that much. I don't think it's a big deal. You're about to say something really mean and really funny. Okay. Thanks for letting us know without saying it, Bruno. Don't you miss guns? No. I actually fucking hate guns. Guns scare the shit out of me. Still don't really know what American biscuits are. They're kind of like scones, but not really. Not exactly the same. Hey, what's up, Shadows? I actually don't like eating them with gravy, but some people do. Well, they are definitely like, you know, a normal part of life. I think people like very much overstate how much guns exist in America. Because I am from the South where like people fucking love guns. And even then I don't see them all the time there. But you do see them fairly regularly. That shit is annoying. I don't like guns. I don't like seeing somebody having a gun in like a supermarket. You know, usually behind a safe. Not necessarily. People just like open carry guns. People just have a shotgun in the bed of their truck. Where I'm from. Now, you don't see that super common. It's not like an everyday occurrence, but it will happen. You asked for the lulz? I don't know. I don't think it's a very funny question. Japan has no easy mode. There are plenty of Japanese games with easy modes. What do you mean? Heard gravy so much you have no idea what's in it. I don't know how to explain gravy. It's kind of like meat juice. But I don't know, I don't really like gravy that much. Yeah, there's plenty of Japanese games with easy modes. You gotta be careful who you piss off because you never know who's carrying. Yeah. That is true. I mean, that's true with even without like guns, because if you have like a place where people can hold knives on them, knives are arguably more dangerous when you're up close with people. You should just be like careful who you piss off with people in general. Don't go around pissing everybody off. Just avoid other humans. Yeah, exactly, Wander. Thank God I'm autistic. Won't be getting stabbed. Good job, Apio. Meat drippings thickened with starches. There you go. Thank you, Game Tapes. Game Tapes, the gravy scientist in chat. Yo, oh, now that Starcadia's here, we can finally PB. Excuse me, Bob. I mean, the Japanese normal mode is a lot harder compared to USA games. Harder. I don't know. I don't think that's necessarily 100% true. The first game I think about is like Nier Automata, which like the normal mode is super easy. And then the hard mode is like way too fucking hard. Way too fucking hard. Yeah, and then there's like Ariana said, Final Fantasy VII, which isn't very tough at all, really. But I've never played Final Fantasy VII, like the remakes on the higher difficulties either. But the normal difficulty is not very tough. I think that's super common for games with difficulty selection. What, that the normal mode is too easy? Yeah. The most valid argument against it. Yeah, that's my biggest concern with From Software introducing oh fuck. I forgot to equip my shield. That's my concern with them introducing difficulty selection, is that they spend too much time trying to develop balancing around multiple different difficulty modes, which means that like none of them are super well tuned. Although, to be honest though, like From Software struggles with balancing on one fucking difficulty. Like, can you imagine From Software trying to balance stuff around like 4 different difficulty selections? What's up, Clovis? That is my concern about difficulty selection for From Software, is that they just do a poor job of it. They struggle to get their games to run. Fried rice? Fuck yeah. That sounds great. They still do a good job of like locking away some of their best weapons in the late game. But yeah, they do often put several really fucking good weapons at the very beginning. Yeah, there's always like a way to make these games easier without using some kind of difficulty selection. Yeah. Like even just from like summoning people for co-op, you know? Easy modes open the Twitch channel of a good player, yeah. Hard mode is lets you play the game. That actually would be so fucking funny if you select easy and it just literally like opens up a browser that takes you to like Distortion 2. Playing the fucking game. That would be so fucking funny. That's also true, Errol. Yeah. But I mean, you could also argue that they could just take out multiplayer, which wouldn't be that bad. It's fuck the multiplayer. Personally, I know a lot of people like it though, so I'm not going to speak for them. But me personally, I don't like the multiplayer. So they make a lot of like design decisions that are not my favorite because of the existence of multiplayer. Or at least I assume they do. In explore mode, they could do something like that where they don't have to worry about balancing. They just make it to where you one-shot everything. They don't have to balance anything for it. Just built-in like cheat engine. You don't like Dark Souls PvP? I mean, not really. I played like several hundred hours of Dark Souls 3 PvP. And that is the main reason why I don't like Dark Souls 3 as much. I got sick of playing that game, trying to fucking play PvP. The invasions are fun, at least. But, like, one-on-one PvP, that shit sucks. Boring as fuck. Because it was peak? No, because I just a try hard, man. And I didn't know how to express myself in these games in my try-hardy ways. This was like after I had stopped playing Magic. I had stopped playing Smash because it hurt my hands. And I needed a way to express my competitive nature. And Dark Souls was the thing I was currently like obsessed with. So I, you know, did Dark Souls PvP, right? Then I found speedrunning. which is a much better fucking way to do that. I was healing in a way. Yeah, finding speedrunning was ultimately the outlet that I needed, and streaming. But I experimented with PvP for a bit. You know, everybody goes through some experimentation phases in their life, you know? I experimented with PvP. Yeah, I think that's a much more fun way to approach it, game tapes, honestly. Because, like, the try-hardy, like, one-on-one duels in Dark Souls 3 are fucking boring. Super fucking boring. Invasions are fun, though. I gotta say that. Invading people is fun. Especially once you get better at handling, like, multiple people at the same time. Finally had breakfast. Welcome back to the real world. I do need more coffee. Doom the Dark Ages is out. Yeah, we're gonna play Doom Eternal later. We need to finish it. I don't want to pay extra for the early release of Dark Ages. The official, like, release is the 15th. We're gonna play it on the 15th. Okay, babe. I'll remember that. Am I getting some streamer privilege? Am I getting streamer privileged? Perhaps. Okay. Yeah, what's up, Jersey? Yeah, we're gonna play Doom later. We're gonna maybe finish Doom Eternal later. I'm not. We're like near the end of Doom Eternal. Yeah, I have Game Pass, so I can at least play it on there. Aria. But playing it like early release? Nah, fuck that. Not paying extra for that. I gotta finish Doom Eternal first anyways. So. Yeah, that's understandable, Jersey. We'll be playing Dark Ages on Thursday. Is the plan. Are the Eternal DLCs on Game Pass? You know, I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, you can preload it. Yeah, that's what I heard. Which makes sense to let people preload it if you're already like letting people shell out for early access. 67 gigs. I feel like that's less than Doom Eternal. What mask did I get? I don't know. You have to pick up the mask. It doesn't go straight to your inventory. And it's not necessary for the run, so you don't pick it up. It'd be cool if it went straight into your inventory. I have no idea, Swanky. Doom Eternal with both DLC is 88 gigs. Okay, maybe it's the DLC that's adding to it. And it gives you motion sickness? Dang. Do first-person shooter games in general give you most motion sickness? That sucks. Of course, Alcatraz. I've been streaming Dark Souls for 7 years. I know all the memes because people won't stop fucking saying them to me in chat. Dude, this is so slow. Oh my dog. I forgot. No, it's a comfort strat. The fast strat is, of course, RTSR Nito. But I don't want to lose my runs to Nito yet when my PB is dog shit. Yeah, at some point we'll do RTSR Nito, but probably after we get a 46, then we'll switch to RTSR. And no stone armor. It's a bit YOLO, yeah. It saves a lot of time, though. So, it's worth going for at some point. It saves like, I don't know, 20, 25 seconds. Like, it's fast. But you'll die. You'll fucking die doing it, because it's random. Very random. Fuck. Well, so much for two kings. I was thinking that might not work, but yeah, whatever. Oh man, dude, ugh, I'm so fucking tired of dying to this stupid boss. It's the third run in a row I've died to this fucking boss. We'll go for top times eventually. Oh yeah. Thank you for reminding me. Eventually,
I don't know if you have an email.
I do have an email address. Yes.
No, not.
Oh, that is. I did get a streamer proof. Yeah.
You might want to reply to them.
Dang. Okay. Yeah, eventually we'll go for top times, but like for now, we're not. There's no need to. Was that roll early? It was. I was stuck in the animation and I was trying to just queue up the roll as early as I could because he was about to do his horizontal, but apparently that was just barely too early, queuing up the roll out of the animation. All right, later, Swanky. I think if I had rolled to the right, it actually probably would have been okay though, because I would have avoided the hitbox that slightly lingers as it goes horizontally there. This is just such a weird Four Kings fight. I don't want to say right now, Hollowful. I'll announce it if it's like a thing, if it's important. All right, let's go. That run wasn't that good anyways, to be perfectly honest. But it was definitely like, you know, on 47 pace. So it sucks. Hey, Collie. I'm sorry, Starcadia. I'm sorry. Keep down in this fucking stupid boss, man. I should probably work that into practice. I've been practicing the Blighttown drop and lava skip so much offline. I need to work in some Four Kings practice, clearly. Like, one of the Four Kings fights that we died to was certainly just, like, bad RNG. But the last two were definitely my fault, so... I should at least do a little bit of work on it. We shouldn't really be dying to it. I went several, like, runs in a row without dying to it, so I was like, okay, I think we're fine. But I think I need to practice it a little more. Asshole. Okay, so the plan today, though, we're gonna try to finish Doom Eternal. We're gonna try our best to finish it. I would like to move on from it today. So we might do an extended length stream today. If we get like near the end of Doom Eternal and we need to go a little bit longer just to finish it, that's probably what we'll do. Your dog just stretched and let out a big fart. Nice. Thanks for letting us all know. It shall be immortalized, yeah, because this is going to be world record, so everybody who watches this world record will know about your dog farting. The dog fart buff. Yeah, we'll see. Looks like it might be a debuff. Yes, I have Alcatraz, unfortunately. That's not too bad. Okay, Hollowful, yeah. Take care of your responsibilities, please. We're gonna lose a little bit of time here, but not an insane amount. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Okay, we are gonna lose a little bit of time. The Drake made us lose a lot of time too. Maybe like 10 seconds here. $7.7. Okay. I think my gold could be improved by about 3 seconds, so 10's about right.
Yeah, that's my PB. Alcatraz. It's not very good. Yo, what's up, Chrono? Thanks for the raid. How you doing? Yep, it happens, Appio. Especially coming from that side. Typically, like most runs that go through Valley of Drakes to get the Tearstone Ring, do not go from that direction from New Londo. Getting the ring from the other side is way more dangerous. Bro. All right, we got to make sure we don't do the drops. We're going to lose time. What? Bro, you never fucking do that. One in a million chance. Did he just run away and drop down? Man, fuck this guy. It hasn't, Chrono, but it's fine. What's up, Floopy? Yeah, dude, he never fucking does that. That's like super rare. Awesome. Oh, man. It has really been way too long for me to get a PB here. I have lost so many runs since the last time I PB. I mean, it's only been like a week or two or something, but still, like, a lot of attempts, and I should have finished a run by now. There's just a whole lot of things that can go wrong. Man, yesterday, the early game RNG was abysmal. Holy crap. I couldn't get anything going yesterday. Thank you, Eden. Well, that's not true. I had 2 good runs at the beginning of the stream. Just died to 4 kings, both of them. Nice gold. Well, that's not a gold, actually. Usually it's just depression, Clovis. Regrettably, same. Regrettably, true. Regrettably, I've decided to speedrun this game. Oh, here he comes. Oh my god, aiming is so hard. Dude. Really need to start using mouse and keyboard for this. Yo, what up, Ardom? How you doing? You know, I gotta say, we talk a lot of shit about Ingward, but he's been nice to me today. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Give C where C is D. Thank you for not being a goddamn asshole today, Ingward. Hey, Barake. Outward. Somebody was trying to make Ingward puns yesterday and not really, like, not doing a good job of it. We need you here, Clovis. I'm sure you can come up with something, Clovis. Oh, wise Clovis. Tell us how to make funny jokes out of Ingward's name. Or at least unfunny jokes. Spring words. That's like, that's the one that people do. That spring word's classic. Spring word is literally what it's called when he sprints at you. Spring word. Like that's like the name. Sprint word? No, it's spring word. That's been the name for that for like 1,000 years of Dark Souls speedrunning. Ever since this game came out in 1952. It's been called spring word. Elden Ring word. That works. It's not great, but it works. Hate this fucking dude. Dude, thank you. Bro. This fucking asshole. He like stopped right in the doorway. That was a sick dodge though. This is a very slow segment. I've just been getting fucked by enemy RNG. Maybe the fight will go better. Alright, that's good. I'm gonna take this stuff off to lower the fall damage I take here because I don't want to die on this drop. My HP is like lower than normal. Ooh, plus.
Thou art welcome any time thou hast made thyself, and thou leavest me no choice. I shall accept thou shalt fret.
Yeah, I mean, that's not the worst time loss. The fight went well. But the run up to Gargoyles, I lost a bunch of time. I had to do a backup setup, like with the quit out, on the Veronique night. Then I had to quit out because the hollow blocked me on the way up. So yeah, a lot of time lost there. Still though, like compared to PB, like saved a bunch of time. Dude. It's way more difficult to get a good run going when you don't have drop mod on. Also, you probably do different strats without drop mod. It's the second time today. I'm gonna have to stop doing this, man. It works fine in practice, and then I just fucking die to it in real runs. It's so lame. I don't know why that keeps happening to me there. Yeah, so what's happening there is you're supposed to land the game updates your position and you backstep to iframe the fall damage. But if you fall in a certain way, you end up not having your position updated. So when you land below, the game thinks that you have fallen all the way from up top when it should be just fallen from where you backstepped, which is like enough to not kill you. But if you do it just slightly wrong, the game does not update your position. So it thinks that you have dropped the whole fucking way. And that just kills you. And I don't know what I'm doing to have that happen there. So I don't know how to avoid that. And that has been happening to me a whole fucking lot. But not in practice, only in runs. Only in runs. So I don't know. I don't understand it. But yeah, like it's... If you're gonna do runs with a real halberd, first of all, 75% of your runs die. They just die before you even get past the Black Knight. So therefore, it's going to take much, much, much longer to get a good run when 75% of your runs die before you even get past the Black Knight. So that's a very obvious reason why the drop or the no drop mod category is not as fast as the drop mod one. With drop mod, you can grind way more runs. Way faster. Also, because of this, if you have a real Black Knight halberd, you are not going to play the same way. You are, like, unless you have a really fucking optimized PB, and it's very hard to get a super optimized PB with a real halberd, you are not going to play the same as someone who is getting a halberd every single run. Why would you throw away a really good pace with a real halberd on a risky strat that saves like 1 second? Right? 1 fucking second. It's just an example. There's a strat that saves a very small amount of time, but super risky. You're not gonna fucking do that, because your run's just gonna die for a very small time save. But if you're getting a halberd every single run, well, you're probably gonna play a lot riskier. So that's 2 reasons why. 2 big reasons why. Ultimately, they're the same route, though. They're extremely similar routes, like pretty much the same thing. But it's going to be far easier to get a good time with drop mod. Way, way easier. Simply because of the fact that you get one every single run. You get more runs going, and you can play a lot riskier as a result. What's up, No? How you doing? Any percent drop mod is slower than any percent no drop mod. Not for this category. Maybe for other categories. If it is for other categories, it is simply because fewer people have probably ran it. Because it is fairly new. For this category, though, the drop mod one's faster. For non-glitchless any percent, it's like 9 seconds faster. That's probably because the lack of activity. Like, how many runs are on there? for the drop mod category versus the non-drop mod. There's probably way more on the ones without drop mod because it's been around for longer. But it would trend towards the drop mod one being faster eventually. Eventually, the drop mod one's going to be faster. Yeah, there was a recent record as well. How could it be slower? For the same reason that any run could be slower than another run. There's been fewer people that have run it, fewer time sunk into it. If you think, so like it's simple. Like if 10,000 hours have been sunk into running a certain category, but only 1,000 hours have been sunk into the other, well, which one do you think is going to have a better run? You know? Yeah. The potential is certainly different than what the actual is. Yeah. You all right? Just having your breakfast? Came up with the new Pirate Yakuza route, which is working out nicely. How long is that run? Why not have a drop mod for Twinkling Titanites? I mean, the drop mod is supposed to be for like anything. So like even like all achievements, you could make it to where it always drops like a Channeler's Trident. But nobody runs that shit. Hey, Destro. I mean, historically, these games have been run without drop mods. So there is always like a certain appeal to getting a real fucking run with a real weapon. No cheaty tools, right? Especially because the drops chances are not that bad. They are for the Channeler's Trident, though. But for the BKH, not that bad. However, for this category, it sucks. Because this category is, like, super reset heavy. So if you also add a BKH drop rate reset, it makes it miserable. You did a no wrong warp run yesterday with 0 practice. It was awful. Nice. Who would have thought that practicing makes you better? RTA Pirate or RTA PA. Pirate Yakuza PA? What is PA? Any percent, just under 2.5 hours. Loadless, it'll be under 2 hours soon. That's not too long. PY, I was about to say PA. What is that? A theoretical good run? Bro, I ran no wrong warp for like 7 years. I didn't get a single good run. Good luck with that. Oh, is that the category you're eyeing? No. I don't know what it's like with the new ladder warp strats. No, I mean, Bruno is just a fucking hater, dude. I love him, but Bruno is just a hater. You're also a hater, just of different things, yeah. It's kind of fun to hate stuff, you know? Hating stuff can be pretty fun. Can't blame them. I wouldn't want to hate stuff all the time, though. Every now and then, though, it's fun to hate. Spice of life, dude. Emotions make the world better, honestly. Sometimes you need to feel those negative ones. Yeah, some healthy hate, you know? Gotta hate things that are worth hating. Thing is, there's a lot of those nowadays. Hating is sick. Yeah.
Thou art welcome any time thou hast made thyself, and thou leavest me no choice. I shall accept
You fucking asshole. You gonna join the fuckface club, Oswald? Oh, god damn it. Now I'm in the fuckface club. Hate is love spelled backwards. True. That's deep. You bought a hat. What kind of a hat? Tell us so we can judge you on your hat selection. Did you get a fedora? A baseball cap. W. It's a good hat. Good hat option. Genki with no brim. What's up, Skittles? I forgot to equip the bow. Too busy talking shit to do my speedrun. Dude, did you fucking die? Fidel Castro hat. Those are okay. What's up, Wombat? Thank you. You want a top hat? I'm partial to cowboy hats and baseball caps. All right, we're not gonna go for the fucking backstep iframe. We're just gonna tank the damage. Fuck it. The Doug Dimmadome hat, yeah. That's a good hat. A red Fred Durst hat. I couldn't pull that off. I have too much hair to pull off a Fred Durst look. Hats are a mistake. Okay, go on, Wander. I want to hear this take. Dude, you were 16 and into Limp Bizkit? I was into Limp Bizkit when I was like 10. That was my Limp Bizkit phase. You're old as fuck. So? You said 16. Limp Bizkit slaps.
Don't get yourself killed.
Can't say I agree. Oh, fuck!
Some nerve coming at me like that. Boy,
Alright, we have an Andre battle going on. God! Fuck! This is what I get for talking shit about Limp Bizkit. Andre's a fan, yeah. It's about framing. A hat is like an ornate picture frame used to misdirect the critical eye from a mediocre painting. Did you get ChatGPT to write that for you, Wander? Come up with a reason why hats were a mistake. Enter. No original thought? Interesting. In like 20 years, Tom Araya will have Andre's hair. Who the fuck is Tom Araya? Who? All right, we're gonna lose a bunch of time here, unfortunately. Vocalist and bassist for Slayer. Oh, okay. Skip is impossible. I haven't missed it like a single time on the remaster, which was surprising. God damn, how did I take damage there? What the fuck? I was about to say positive things about the remaster, and then I got that bullshit. Fuck. How do you possibly take damage there? Really? Fuck you, Andre. That's the price for talking shit about Limp Bizkit. You lose 40 seconds in your speedrun. Ugh. Lost time to what? Maybe leveling up. What? Go. Why are you going down the ladder, dumbass? Take some skooma. Does that make you run faster? That would be nice. I think this run's gonna PB, y'all, and I'll tell you why. I have to pee so fucking bad right now. And I know that means I'm gonna go the whole fucking run having to piss the whole time. It's like guaranteed PB. In Oblivion, you can go from 0 to 60 in like 2 seconds off the skooma. I've seen something about people going super fast with skooma or some shit like that, but I don't think I've ever drank skooma in Oblivion. Dude, fuck you. The double jump back's so lame. At least I got a counter hit. Yes, but I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fan. Like, I'm a very casual metal enjoyer. I like Metallica. I love Black Sabbath. I like System of a Down. Mastodon. Very like casual metal enjoyer. Classic picks, right? Not Limp Bizkit though. No. And when I say Metallica as well, I would say like the first 4 Metallica albums. The first 4 are really good. I fucking love Kill 'Em All, dude. Kill 'Em All is awesome. Kill 'Em All is one of my favorite favorite albums to listen to when I'm at the gym. Yeah, dude, Kill 'Em All is fucking awesome. So, you know, I listen to some, but not a ton of metal. Yeah, Justice. Basically, all the albums with Cliff are really fucking good. Yeah, Ride the Lightning's really good too. Really? I love Master of Puppets. Kill 'Em All, Master of Puppets are my favorites. I think I like Master of Puppets more, but Kill 'Em All is just like straight up thrash. Cliff isn't on Justice. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Kill 'Em All is way more just straight up thrash. And Master of Puppets kind of goes different directions. Some parts. I like a lot of different genres of music, really. If there's any, like, anything I listen to a lot, it's like a lot of indie music. But indie is a very, like, broad term. And I don't really listen to a lot of new stuff either. I only like good music, yeah. Yeah, I agree, Ozzy. Indie's kind of a weird term. But there was like a certain sound to like indie music. Depending on the era as well. Like a lot of good 90s indie music. Like I really like Pavement. Pixies, stuff like that. Pavement's probably my favorite band. But like, there's a lot of good stuff from early 90s, even late 80s. From that like style of music. Jesus Lizard, Nirvana, Pavement, fucking REM. A lot of good REM albums. Dude, Reckoning is my shit. I love Reckoning. Such a good album. That might give you a sense of like the stuff I really like, but I like all sorts of genres of music. I even like country music, dude. Although a lot of country music is garbage, but there's some good country music. Fucking clams, dude. Queens of the Stone Age are not bad. What's up, Clementine? What's the super popular Queens of the Stone Age album? I can't remember what it's called. Maybe it was their first one. I've listened to that a good bit. I mean, there's some good newer country, but a lot of it's trash. Like, radio country music is awful, generally. Not, like, for the most part, it's really bad. But that's kind of like popular music in general. Like, radio music. A lot of it's garbage. Songs for the Deaf. Yeah. Yeah. Am I too old for Sleep Token? I have never heard of Sleep Token. Old man. They're very popular now. I'll listen to them. I don't listen to a lot of like new stuff. I've definitely got to the point to where I listen to a whole bunch of so I listen to a shit ton of music. Constantly, like every fucking day I would try to listen to a new album for like years. And then I got to like age 27 and like, you know what? I'm good. I don't need any new music. I think I've got a pretty good collection of music I like. I don't need to listen to anything new. So it's rare that like I listen to new stuff nowadays. Actually, recently started listening to a lot of Kendrick though. Like I had listened to Kendrick here and there, but I started listening to a lot of Kendrick albums. Kendrick Lamau, yeah, Kendrick Lamau, yeah. The guy that lost to Drake, sure. Like I listened to a good bit of like hip hop, but I'd never really gotten into Kendrick. It's good shit. Whoa! Got him while he was jumping away. Sit down. That's what happens when you get old, yeah. I also like a lot of like older stuff, like from the 60s and 70s. Like, I fucking love Bob Dylan. I like the Beatles. I love Bruce Springsteen. I fucking love Bruce Springsteen. That shit's awesome. Born in the USA. That's a great song, which is about criticizing America. The Red Hats don't know that. That's true. If you don't pay attention to the lyrics, it doesn't seem like it. You love classic rock, you'll love Hellas from Sweden. Never heard of them, but I wouldn't mind listening to some like Swedish music now that I live in Sweden. Fortunate Son, that's Creedence Clearwater, right? Pretty sure that's a Creedence song. I don't listen to that much Creedence, but they're not bad. Like, I've basically just listened to like the hits from Creedence. God damn it. This fucking skeleton. Yeah, it does, Ozzy, for sure. Oh, I also really like punk music as well. That is one of my favorite genres of music. Fucking Bad Brains is my shit. This Choking Victim, Operation Ivy, Bomb the Music Industry. Fucking love that shit. Apparently there's like a bit of a punk scene in Sweden as well, but I've never listened to it. I should check out some Swedish punk music. Dude, I told you, man, I have to pee so fucking bad, and this run, of course, is gonna go all the way. I fucking knew it. Every time. It's some insane buff you get from needing to piss while doing speedruns. Swear to God. I've had so many PBs where it's like, God damn, I'm gonna fucking piss my pants this run. I remember I had to reset an all bosses run when I was running Maildraker many years ago because I just had to pee so bad. Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? What's wrong with them? Well, you're getting 3 kings anyways. Hey, John. That's why we have the no break rule. Yeah, true. True. Oh my god. That sucked. Well, I lost a bunch of time because of getting 3 kings. But at least I didn't die to him. New Londo Ruins looks like it'd be a sick place to put a Tony Hawk game in. Dude, I remember I used to play like a fuck ton of Tony Hawk. And I had like the Tetris effect, but with Tony Hawk. I was just, anytime I would go anywhere, I'd be like, yo, I'd love to grind that. I could do a sick grind off of that railing right there. Turn that into a quarter pipe. Just everything was like Tony Hawk vision. Oh my god. Then I discovered the skate games. Holy fuck, dude. Skate games are awesome. I like skate more than Tony Hawk. You can be Spider-Man? Yeah. Sick. Really? I don't know why that didn't work. I don't understand. Well, at least I can pee now. Go piss, girl. Yeah. Be right back. I don't get it. Practice that like the last 2 days constantly. That has not been my issue. I don't know why I died there. I mean, I guess the only thing I could think is I maybe walked too far forward on the initial setup. All right. Well, let's do some more. We got some more time before we switch over to Doom. Ugh. Used to make skate characters of all your managers. We hated as teens playing skate and just wipe them out. Nice. Skate came out like when I was like in my early 20s. Me and my roommates would smoke a fuck ton of pot and just play skate like for hours. Put on some music, like really fucking loud music, and just play skate. It was like, I don't know, such a good pastime. Did that all the time.
Regrettably.
Whatever, I'll just continue. Two fly-ups without a double hit, that's too much. Yeah, he's been good all day today, honestly. I don't think I've had a single run where I didn't have him. Well, no, I had one run. One run where he didn't sprint at all. And I've had several where he sprinted immediately, which is awesome. So he has been pretty good today. The Drakes haven't been too bad either. I'd say, like, honestly, today has been pretty average RNG overall in the early game. Compared to yesterday, which was, like, fucking horrible. Ow. I really only have time for one more run before we switch over, but I'll say we'll go for like at least another 10 minutes for doing attempts to get something going. Like, I could go longer just to get something going, but man, I really want to finish Doom Eternal today. I don't want to be streaming forever today either, so. We'll go for a little bit trying to get a run going, and if we get a run going, we'll go all the way with it, of course. Okay. That one ghost that hits you through the wall there is such an asshole. All right. What do we got, Ingrid? What do you got for us? Dog shit, huh? Dude, I hate this fucking piece of shit. I was talking so good about you. There we go. Alright, honestly not too bad. Not good, though. Could have been worse. He at least started sprinting. It's like very average Ingward that was made worse by me missing my shots because I can't fucking aim with this bow on controller. He's got a tiny ass head. Yeah, but I imagine it's better on if you use mouse to aim. I just haven't bothered to practice that yet. That's, you know, historically, I am a Prepare to Die edition speedrunner, not a remaster speedrunner. And using the mouse in Prepare to Die edition is god awful. So you literally never use it. But it actually is not bad in the remaster, so it's something I should practice. We're gonna lose a bunch of time here. So maybe like 10 seconds. My guess. Almost 10 seconds. Like 9 seconds. At least versus my goal. No, it doesn't, Bergman. Opio. Gotta remember, it's Opio. Yeah, thanks for the info. It's like typically in Prepare to Die edition, there's a lot of things that I'll do where I'll use the keyboard and in one hand, and then the other hand I use controller. Because the mouse controls are fucking awful. But you want to use keyboard controls for some things. However, this game, the mouse controls are not only better, so you don't have to do that necessarily, but you also cannot use the keyboard with the controller at the same time. Like, it disables the inputs. You can only use one or the other. You can't use both simultaneously, which is annoying. Because sometimes it would be nice to use both. Prepare to Die edition, I use both like a lot. Hybrid controls are very good. All right, this will be the last attempt of the day, probably. So let's try to get something out of it. Alright, I'll do one more. Fuck these assholes. That was unlucky. One more. Excuse me. Dude, move the fuck out of the way. I hate when that hollow does that. Just stands right perfectly in the middle. You can't go around him either way. Hey, Allie. Hey, Dumb J. All right, last run of the day before we switch. Surely Ingward will be nice to us. We're switching to Doom Eternal. We're trying to finish Doom Eternal today. I think we probably have like about 4 hours left of Doom Eternal. We're gonna try to finish it before Dark Ages. Dude, I hate you. Please just sprint. Nice. The worst Ingward we've had all day. Worst Ingward all day at the very end of the day. Last run. Ingward was like, oh, last run. Now's my time. Now's the time. Not your jam as a player. It's good watching. It's, I don't know, shooters aren't as much my thing nowadays. But single player shooters are definitely still something I like. If they're really good. And dude, we've been playing them later. We've been playing them recently. 2016 and Eternal, and holy fuck, they're so fun. You call him, or they call him Ingward the Sealer. I call him dumbass fuckface piece of shit. Yeah. All right, well, an adequate way for the runs to end, honestly. That's like pretty standard. See you, Skittles. I'll see you later. All right. We gotta switch over. We want to finish Eternal. All right, let me just do all my upkeep, y'all. It takes a second to switch over because, man, YouTube shit is so dumb. All right. I close you in this stream. All right. Go here.